Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Have you died of coronavirus yet? This is a weird intro. Anyway, hi everyone. Hope you are all keeping well. I myself am keeping very well. Yesterday was so boring, so utterly devoid of anything that I made some brownies. There were about 20 of them. 20 to 30 of them. And now there's this. Alright. Well, if you're watching this by now, you know the drill, so I'll not spend too much time on pomp and circumstance. Last video, we started our foray into my Immortal, widely regarded as the worst fanfiction of all time. And we continue that journey tonight. If you got 'em, crack 'em. Wow, the laptop is struggling to handle even this. And by this, I mean absolutely nothing at all. Also, at the end of tonight's reading of this fanfic, we'll have a little guest submission, so we can look forward to that. Anyway, without further ado, if anyone needs a quick refresher, at the end of the last chapter, Ebony, Dementia, Darkness, Raven Way, and Draco had just started getting it on, and then Dumbledore interrupted them with a cry of, "What the hell are you doing, motherfuckers?" So we will come back in on that point. Okay, chapter 5. Author's note. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache. Okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Could be a while. Dumbledore made, and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. "You ludicrous fools," he shouted. A ludicrous is spelt like the name of the musician. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. "Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces?" "That's amazing," asked Professor McGonagall. "How dare you?" demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, "Because I love her!" Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, "Fine, very well, you may go to your rooms." Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. "Are you okay, Ebony?" Draco asked me gently. "Yeah, I guess," I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, I'm just conscious of the fact there's a lot of glare on these lenses, so now you can see my eyes. Now I can't see the screen. I have to lean forward. Sorry, this video, truly made with the highest budget and most experienced crew. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing "I Just Want to Live" by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Author's note. Shut up, preps, okay? P.S. I won't update until you give me good reviews. No, it's not spelled properly at all, but I'm just kidding. I can't. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. You know, from now on, a new rule, and this would work better with spirits, but we might introduce that in a later video. Whenever she describes her outfit, it's a drink. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to adjust the brightness here for a sec, because having my glasses on my nose like this is annoying. Hang on, let me see what that's like. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna have to take them off. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Anyway, so suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. "Bastard!" I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with Spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. He has a sexy English accent, so we're going to try, folks. We're going to try. That's alright. What's your name, I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, though most people call me Vampire these days. He grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Fair enough. Alright. Moving on. Oh, the person who reposted this has left something of their own. I've also forgot to mention you should read some of the commentaries people write here. They're hilarious. Well, we'll see. Won't we? Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God Vons. Stove flaming, or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Marie Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanitz. And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. Is that... No, that doesn't count. I was wearing red... that counts. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. There we go. He felt me up before I took off my top. Yeah, look, it says of, so I'm going to say of. Don't get mad. Then I took off... Oh, there we go. Took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. Okay, she's starting to get it. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? That must be another author's note. Oh, Draco. Draco. I screamed while getting an orgasm, and all of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words, Vampire. That's one word. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded. But I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. Jesus. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Vampire Potter, yeah. Chapter 8. Author's note. Stop flassing. Okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Okay, did she try to say flaming? Because S and M are nowhere near each other on the keyboard. Chapter 8. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. Just trying to picture that. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Sorry. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she's very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she is converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now. Not Gryffindor. What is it you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco. I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. Okay, alright. I think we may have had... No? Okay, I thought we had a POV change, but anyway. I'm just going to read what's on the page. Let's simplify things. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so was Ebony for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid, preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He'd gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I'd lost my virility to Draco. And then I started to burst into tears. Chapter 9. Wow. Already chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I don't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is because he's Christian, and Vampire is a Satanist. My Chemical Romance rocks. Who the fuck is Harry? There's only this vampire dude. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black. But it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I'd thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him? And then they broke up. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. Why does he have a gun? No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face. Nice. I hath telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner. Kind of like a pentagram, get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. No, I don't get it. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said all depressed. And we should do that again. That's okay, he said all depressed. And we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. It's kind of hard to make out and move, like walk at the same time. Alright, well, that seems like a good place to leave it, guys. We've had a bit happen tonight. Introduction of Vampire Potter, a beloved literary character, and Voldemort, who is speaking like a Shakespearean character for some reason. I hope you all tolerated that. Now, because I'm a silly duffer, I forgot to open Facebook where the guest submission is, so I'm just going to open that now. While it's loading, sorry, a bit congested today. While that's loading, just want to put it out there. I've done it a few times now, but like, you know, I'll do it again. If anyone would like me to read anything out at the end of the episode, please send it through. I have nothing but time nowadays, so Facebook me up, bitches. So I figure the format, at least for the next little bit, is I'll read some of my Immortal, and then I will read out the guest submissions at the end, just to keep it a little fresh. Okay, sorry, this thing is so ridiculously slow, and I'm not using a mouse either. Okay, this submission is from Harley. So, and she wrote it herself when she was 12. So, this is some vintage shit. I think it's Harry Potter, but yeah. Or it could be One Direction. Okay, part 1. Shh, close your eyes. Rest in my arms. Sleep, my little princess. But Harry, you go to finish your sentence, but he presses 2 fingers against your mouth saying, shh. You fell asleep, but wake from a warm, soft kiss on the neck. Breakfast awaits, my darling, he whispers softly. You walk out the bedroom door, half asleep. You are still awake enough to notice you're not at home. It is One Direction. Happy Easter, Liam says, while running about to jump on you. No, happy Easter, you say before giving him a soft, luscious kiss. Here, I got you your fave egg, he says, being as gentle as possible to hand it to you. Oh, you shouldn't have, you say while shaking it. Hey, Big Daddy, what's inside? Bite it to find out, Liam says with a cheeky smile. You bite it when a tear drips down your face. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? He shouts. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I will, you duffer, giving him a passionate kiss. I love a happy ending, don't you? Holy shit, this video is nearly 20 minutes long. Alright, time to wrap it up. Yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in tonight, guys. I hope to see you all. Well, I'm not going to see you all, you know. It's the spirit of the words, right? Just, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you watch this the next video after this one. And I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Okay. Let's just call it, folks. Okay. Take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, and obey. Bye.